Hello, let's play a bunch of daily word games. Today's bonus game is a cryptogram. So I'm going to start with crypt. All right, the left word, it's basically a green Y, right? We know it's going to end in Y. So we're going to ignore that because we have a yellow C on the right. Maybe try ending in CK, something like slick, get some good letters and checks that. We do not end in CK, good to know. We have a C there though. So I'm thinking ending in CE. Also, the left word has S and K in it, so probably ends in SKY. I think there's a few of those. Maybe, actually, I'm not sure what it would be. We'll come back to that. Are we doing LCE, which seems like maybe something that could happen, or are we doing L something something CE, which I think looks better. Something like Lance. Get some good letters out of that too. Ooh, LEA leech. There we go. Okay, now the left word probably ends in SKY. Doesn't have to, but it's not husky. It could be musky. It is musky. Nice. A musky leech. But it's leech with EA, which is the verb, right? All right. Well, let's continue to Fibble. Each guess in Fibble has a lie in it. So maybe this D should have been gray or yellow. I'm actually suspecting the D is gray, but we're going to try to use this DE, which means we need a lie in codex. So you need to bring in the CO or X somewhere. Probably not the X. How about cider? That's pretty good. So this just has the C as the lie. Everything else lines up. All right. So the D's are lying. I still think we have a gray D, but at least what this tells us is that we can't have two more lies in the words because at least one of them's in the D's. I actually kind of suspect both of them are lying, but at least one of them's lying, which means these E's can't lie and these C's can't lie because they'd both have to lie in there. We don't have enough lies for that. So I kind of like the idea of ER. I wonder if there's another DER word we could do, which does not have a lie in codex. So I'd have to do like ODER. I'm using the X as filler, and unfortunately that's showing up as a lie in codex, but we're going to ignore that. Something like older, maybe. Older works. Ooh, okay. We have a contradiction. We know this E's right. We have a contradiction between the D's and the R's. This is what I call an X-wing, because you can kind of draw an X between them. So basically, we have two total lies, one in cider and one in older. Well, there's three on the board, but between cider and older, there are exactly two lies, one in each. One of those lies has to be these D's, and one of these lies has to be the R's. So the rest of this has to be true, which means there is no O in the word, which means, I think it means we can't have a D. Because if this is lying, we do have a D, then this is not lying, meaning this is lying, which means this is not lying, which means this is lying, and there's no... Oh, that actually might work. Ooh, for some reason I thought that would bring in the X, but actually it works out very well. The other option is that these two are lying. No D with an R at the end. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to do another ER word. I think we're in the ER trap, and I want to keep going at that until proven otherwise. So what's a good ER word to do? Probably an A here. We could also do a U there, but I'm going to try A first if I can. Baker. Well, okay, we know this E is a lie, so I guessed right. It is AER. Saner or something like that. All right, the E is lying again. That's lucky. Pager. The problem is we're very much in a trap here. So it's ager. Wager? No. I don't need to mark this anymore. What else is there? Rager, maybe? That's the only one I see. Ooh. Okay, I have one more guess. Ooh. These traps are so nasty. What is it? Eager? I think eager's the only one left. Wow, that is tough. That's really rough. Luckily, Fibble gives you a ton of guesses. I'd use them all, though. Phew. All right, let's move on. We're going to do Betweenle, and we're going to start with eager. We are eager to start with eager. All right, so we are 33% away from the end. 42% away from eager doesn't mean much to me. But 33% away from the end. Ooh, I think that puts us in R territory, maybe? Maybe P. I'm going to try a late P, like PR or something. Print. Is that even close? Okay, that's closer than I thought it would be. So we're either Q or R. I think there's enough Q words. There is Q 1% of words. Let's try a really early R just to check. RA. What's like a super early? Rabbi is very, very early. I think we might be in the Qs. A late Q, maybe? Or, I don't know, middling Q? Let's try quick. That's kind of middling. That didn't go nearly far enough. Let's try quack. At least that's an early Q. All right, we just start with P. Okay, that's unfortunate. I probably could have just kept doing P words. Would we be PR? It seems unlikely. Probably PU. Is there a PU word? Pudgy? Not far enough. I don't know what's going on here. I don't see it would be PY, PV, W, X, Y, Z. I don't see how. I just gotta go late in the PU. Putty? Too far. Purse. Okay. Puppy? Darn. Oh, right before puppy. What is right before puppy? Pup something else? Pupil? Oh, wow. P-U-P. What is it? We're running out of guesses here. I don't think we're in danger, but gotta think of the word here. P-U-P-E? Is there a different P-U-P-A word? Puper. I don't know. I thought maybe pupia or something would be a word, but none of these are words. It has to be P-U-P. Pupil. The other pupil. Darn it. I ruled out pupil in my head, but I ruled out both spellings of it somehow. Let's do word 500. I'll start with pupil. One green. I mean, I'll pick a vowel for that. Maybe the I. I kind of thrives in that spot, to be honest. We could do an IC word or even an IE word. Let's look at IC. Manic. Oh, all red. I love it. So we'll use the U instead. So, what, like busty? I don't know. I thought of busty. That's all red. Okay. Wow, I'm getting very lucky here with the all reds. One of the P's could be green. Let's just start with P and go from there. PR. I'm thinking something along these lines. PRO ending in E, but I can't actually think of a word. Prove. 3 yellows. Ooh. That probably means that this P is the green one. And then the vowels, maybe? We need vowels. One of the vowels is certainly yellow. So the P definitely goes in the middle. Sorry, P goes in the middle. So it could be like O-P-E something. I think doped is a word, and there's probably not a D in the word, so this will actually help. 2 greens. Okay. So let's clear this out. This is certainly a green here and here. This is yellow. Sorry, we need a bunch of other letters. I think that means D's in the word. No, it means D's not in the word. No. Hold on. Yeah. I'm gonna say we got the E right. I don't know what I'm doing. And not the O. Okay. So ER makes a whole lot of sense here. Ending in PER, not another P, not another vowel at all. Oh, maybe there's not something left. Is there an alternative here? Yeah, it's not this. It's not this. Something like this, but I don't know what we'd end with. Oh, wait, is no, that's not a word. Reaper is definitely not spelled that way. Let's look at if we have any other options here. I do think our only option is to take this P as green, for sure. So maybe instead of the E, I would take the O green, and then I still want the R, I think, but it could be like ROP something. What would that be though? Another O, or like OPOR, OPR. Yeah, GoPro. No? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna for just a moment, I'm gonna see what happens if we just didn't have a P at all. This OE got placed. We had OE, probably had an R, and then we also had a green L at the end. So it would be something like OREL or RO something EL or OVEL. Hovel. Ooh. What happened here? No P, L green, O green, E green, O yellow, E yellow. Wait. I know what it is. It's Revel. I'm not going to recolor it. It's not. Darn it. All right, I got to figure this out. I like the L green all the way down now, which is surprising, but I like EL, which means we have the E. We don't have P. We might have this O. I think I don't want to introduce a D, so I think we have that O. That's yellow. That's green. I already have all my greens, so we're not putting an E here. Could we do double EL? I need an R or a V. Right, that's the logic. I must have an R or a V from prove. So I cannot have this E because one of these is yellow. And one of these is yellow. Vowel. I think we're vowel. Oh, phew. Down to the wire on a lot of these games. But yeah, they're tough. They're really tough today. That was nasty the way it just kind of convinced me there was a P when there wasn't. All right, let's play Polygonle. Hexpert is on for now. This repeats and this repeats. So if I did ing, we have to start with gn. I always think of gnawing and it never fits. So I don't think we're doing that. One option is ings, but that does sg, so no, that's not an option. So usually I'll go for something like an er, reminder or something. That works. Yeah, okay. This is a pretty common pattern, so it's not that hard to come up with words. We're going to do ed now. What, do I want like eind at the end, or oh, I can't do designed. Designed is such a good idea, but the I's in the wrong spot. It could end in like IED. Think about denied, but obviously that's way too short. But like that's kind of the word that popped into my head. I can't put the N here. Den. I kind of like eind better, but I can't think of a word. De-shined? You used to shine and we de-shined it. Or like denoted. I like TEED a lot. But I can't think of the word. Oops. And then I have A. Denailed. Detailed is spelled differently. Darn, it's not, it doesn't fit is the problem. Oh, I need the N. Detained. I'm really surprised it's not detained. We're very close though. Destined. Ooh, that's tough. I like that I got a hexpert on that. I mean, of course it is the ED, so I got a big advantage there, but still, destined is crazy. Detained helps so much. All right. Oh, look at all the DEED words. That's crazy. And then REER. Yeah. Almost every word has E in that spot. That's crazy. Other than workflow, sopranos, things like that. All right. Well, let's do the mini. These two repeat. So something like stout is a good start, I think. We have an O in the middle. What are we putting here? I thought first thought was R, but I don't know that I can actually do that. L maybe? What are we doing here? Like an OA maybe? Does that help? Hear me roar. I don't know. Or would we do like an H here, right? So we could do like I don't know what we like whoa? I can't spell woe that way. That's a shame. I like spelling woe that way though. That extra H at the end. Maybe not H? I'm surprised. What else can I do here? Does R really not work? K? I don't see how K would work. L? I'm actually struggling to see a word there. N? I just need any word at this point. This is crazy. Could it be a vowel? A or something? Or I? I-O and then ending in I again? Seems tough. We've heard of ravioli. How about just violi? Or an E? E-O doesn't make any sense. A-O doesn't make much sense either. Probably consonant then. W, I don't think that works. R, I really want to make R work. I can't make it work in my head. Crow, bro. Even like aroma, right? But no. Y doesn't seem to make sense. P? I don't think so. A, we looked at. D, adoid. I don't know. What is this word? Holy cow. I'm gonna look at F a little more closely. No. G? H? H feels like it ought to have something. I don't see it. J? No. K? No. L? I think I'm going to have to do a hard mode hexpert filler, meaning reusing some of these grays. So matching the pattern, but reusing some grays. What would I do in that case? Does that help me? I'm not sure it helps me. I'm having trouble thinking of anything with O in the middle with this repeat. Why is this so hard? I feel like I've had this pattern before too. I'm not sure. Maybe not with O in the middle. Is something like a gong a word? Igong. Egong. Can I not do an E somewhere? I don't see how. EO. P-O. Peony. Not spelled that way. Also not spelled that way. I don't know that I can, unless I can come up with the word, I don't know that I can do a hexpert guess here. It's unfortunate. I don't like turning off hexpert for the mini. Kind of pointless. I think I have to turn hexpert off. And I'm going to guess chair. All gray. Okay, again. Blend. There's an N. Does that help me? Is the repeat the N? I'm out of vowels. A, E, I, O. What? Maybe this is N then. Wait. How is this working? I think I need another filler. All right, I'm going to guess penny. There are two N's. So the N goes here. This is an O. Whoa. There's no Y. What goes here? Other than W, I can't see what else could possibly go there. So then... Oh, known. Known. That is... Why was that so hard? KN. That's why it was hard. Wow, even with 3 non-expert fillers, I struggled on this one. I'm going to look at the breakdown, and it's hard to see which ones have O in the middle, but there's almost nothing. Right dab in the middle. Yeah, known might be the only one. I'm not surprised. That's crazy. Maybe an uncommon word, but... All right, well, let's move on. Let's do symbol. We'll start with blaze. I'm going to say we probably have that A in place, and then we start with an L or an E. Can we start with L with an A in the middle? It actually seems kind of difficult. Without the E, it's difficult. Maybe I'll start with an E instead. There must be something fairly easy here. Enact. Interesting. So actually, we start with... we could still have A in the middle. It could still be the in-place symbol. And then we would have like an N or a T here, and then we'd have to start with L. Or Z, I guess. But I don't know what goes between that L and the A. A U? I'm not sure I like this. So the other option is we start with B, then we have an E in the middle, and then a C here. That seems tough too, though. Would it be like B-R-E? It's not a word. Okay, so I'm actually more in, I more think it's this L, A, and then N or T here. L-I-A, L-O-A. Loath. There it is. Oh, that was tough. Why has every single game been tough today? I am running out of brain juice. All right, well, let's keep going. So we've got the blind Fusele. I'm going to start with loath, and this first twist, we're going to get a lie, like Fibble. So let's see if we can just like end in OTH or something. Cloth. No L. I could include the L, but it's not the answer. So I'm sure we can come up with something else, like froth. Okay. Here we're going to get symbol-like clues. Okay, all we learned is there's an O in the middle, and that H was lying, and nothing else is in the word. Okay. So here our guess is anything but a real word. So there's no reason to use the O in the middle. Let's just get some very good letters we haven't tried yet. So let's get an S, let's get an A, let's get an E. Maybe put the E at the end. That's probably where it would go. Maybe I don't need the A at this point. Let's get consonants. I do want to try E at the end though. Maybe an NE ending, maybe an L. We know there's no L. The lie was the H. We know there's no A or T or L. Okay. We included N already. Maybe a C? Huh. I'll just include C and, you know what, let's just throw an A in there. No, there's no A. Do I throw an I in there? I'd rather not. I want consonants. D? Sure, let's do B. Let's do D. All right, we end in O-N-E. This twist, we're not going to learn which ones are yellow and green, but we might be able to just get the answer. We know there's no L or A. I have to remember that. O is not second. What is this word then? Phone? No, no H. Every game has been hard. Oh no. I can't think of this word. Do I do a filler? I keep thinking of biome, but that has an M, not an N. Like with the I here, it doesn't seem like there's a word. There's no L, there's no R. I don't see how W helps here. There's no H. It makes me think there's another vowel involved here. Like I. You've heard of the iPhone. How about the iPhone? I think I have to do a filler. What do I want to try? Like a P. Like, let's get the rest of the vowels. An I and a U would be the remaining vowels. Pubic. I don't know. Okay. So no A, no I, O. Well, I didn't try E. Oh, we know there's an E at the end. So we could repeat the E or the O. I haven't rolled that out, but otherwise the rest of the vowels are gone. Oh, I have to repeat a letter here, so I think I have to do another filler. What if I repeated the E just to see if there's a repeated E somewhere? I can repeat it anywhere I want. Where would I do that? Would I do like an E? I don't know what to do. I'm gonna guess Neil. I know there's no L, but at least it'll make L gray finally. One E. Running out of guesses here. I'm also running out of letters. So we know it doesn't repeat the E. We know if there's another O, it's here. So is this a word? I think I would have thought of it by now, but oh, ozone. Ozone. That's so hard. Oof. All right. Let's decrypt this cryptogram. This is a quote by E. Lockhart. We have periods at the end of these sentences. ZLI appearing twice. We have a G on its own. Could be an A or an I. Starting a sentence with I think makes more sense than A, although A is perfectly viable. And then I like the for this 3-letter word that's repeated twice, unless it has problems elsewhere. Is this ending is not the same. Okay. I feel like this would have to be CH. It seems tough. This is weird. This is a really long word. I could have a lot of wrong letters in it too. CC. Maybe the is no good. There are like ACC words, but I don't know what this specific word would be. CH what here? This UL goes together a lot. So CH makes some amount of sense for that, but maybe something like TH would be better. But then I can't do the. Maybe she instead of the. Something like this. Ooh. Is this like a tone or something? I don't know. Does this make more sense? TH, or is this an A? I used A here before this T, but I don't want that anymore. This was AE. This word is so long, I don't know what it is. This word would have an S in the middle if we do she. This couldn't be it or is or maybe un? Ooh, NH. Oh, hold on. So this would be maybe CH then? AC doesn't make sense. Okay, none of this is right. I'm gonna clear it all out. Let's take it from the beginning. We have this 3-letter word. We have this 2-letter word. This 2-letter word. We want this to be I or A. I think both are viable. Ooh, this one's rough. Maybe this is the. Let's try the here. Oh, this cannot be the because this is an E already. Never mind. So what would be a second word? This 3 letters long. Second word in a sentence. This could be like her or his. So does I work well for this Z? Then A for the G. 2 3-letter words. Well, sorry, the same 3-letter word repeated that starts with I. Nothing comes immediately to mind, so I don't like that at all, actually. I like a vowel here, but I don't know what to use. Let's try A then. And then this would be I. And maybe? Do I like that? As or at. This could be his, which lets us make this he. He, who. I was going to say was, but we already used the S. Some of this doesn't look very good, does it? Oh, we have double letter, double letter. That's really interesting. What would this be? Have? At his? He? I feel like this has to be a vowel and it can't be U. We've used A, E, I, so this would be an O. You know, this is working out. Almost. At least I like the T-I-O-N a lot. That makes a lot of sense. Maybe something else is a little bit off. Should I just fill A-T-I-O-N and I-T-I-O-N and then would? I like U here. Ooh, exhaust. Wait. Oh no, enthusiasm. Ambition. Okay. He was contemplation and enthusiasm, ambition and coffee. Looked forever strong. Okay. He was contemplation and enthusiasm, ambition and strong coffee. I could have looked at him forever. E. Lockhart. Well, those are the games for today. Hope you enjoyed them. If you did, then why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.